Yo, yo, yo. What's good, gang? You know the name. It's Transition representing Gap Tooth Games, and I'm back at y'all with another video. Go ahead and hit that like button for me as you come on in. Drop a comment down in the comment section to let me know how you feel about this video. And subscribe to the channel if you haven't already subscribed, because we're going up. You dig? We on our way to 1,000 subscribers. So if you want to join the gang, just hit that subscribe button and don't forget to tap that notification bell. But in today's video, we're going to be reacting to Kanye West walking out on Piers Morgan mid-interview, right? So if you've seen them two interact before, then you know that this isn't really a love-hate relationship. It's more like a hate-hate relationship. Just think about the two biggest egotistical people you can find and put them in the same room, and that's what you got with Kanye West and Piers Morgan. Now, if y'all don't remember, this is the last time they got together.
And then work out if I'm wrong. And you can ignore me. You can ignore me.
Piers, how much money are you worth?
Not as much as you, sadly.
Exactly. So take my advice. Maybe you'll get richer.
I would love to take your business advice.
Why would I listen to you?
Well, why don't you hear what my advice is and then work out?
And after that, you know, they had chilled out on a while, and I guess it was hard for him to get Kanye West back on the platform. But through reaching out through Sneako, he was able to get Kanye West back on for an interview. And then, you know, the proceedings proceed. So we're going to check it out. Don't forget to hit that like button for me.
Yeah, we haven't spoken for a while. How are you?
I'm doing good. I don't use the term West, you know, the whole drop the slave name idea.
Okay, so we just call you yeah?
Yes, sir.
Okay, well, look, when I last interviewed, we had a long conversation. And since then, a lot has happened in your life. And so I'm grateful for the opportunity to try and talk to you about some of this. How would you say your life is at the moment?
I mean, you see that view?
Yeah. Your life is good?
Well, judge it on the view as the answer to how my life is. Judge me by the view.
Well, the view is Mallorca. I've been there. It's a beautiful place. And for all
See, when he said that, he should have known off the jump the interview was going to go bad. How you going to call the view mediocre, say you've been there, and then say it's a beautiful place? Which one is it? Is it beautiful or mediocre? You see what I'm saying? Now, granted, Kanye didn't want to answer the question directly because these are two big egotistical mofos, right? But man, this you could already tell this was gonna go bad.
intents and purposes, you seem very relaxed and happy. That is in direct contrast to your public image at the moment over the last couple of years, led by your ferocious... Well, hang on, let me finish the question. Led by your ferocious use of...
No, but I already disagree. It's not in contrast. There's so many people and artists that are championing the idea of someone being able to just express who they really are and have been able to go through the war of being attacked by the banks, being attacked, you know, by the banks. That's the best way to put it, being attacked by the banks and to still be here with this view is, you know, that's the win. So I think...
Now, were you attacked by the banks, or did the banks respond to you being really, really, really racist? Like, we gotta call a spade here.
I'm in contrast to your contrast.
Okay, but the point I was going to make is that I watch what you put out on X. You've got 32 million followers, so you're one of the most followed people.
See, wait. Now look right now. You're not gonna take inches off my dick, bro. Like, how many followers do I have?
Well, how many is it?
I think you could do the study. You got a whole staff over there.
I thought it was 32 million. How many is it? You obviously know.
I mean, no. I mean, don't help them out. You know they.
I'm told it's 33 million now. So congratulations. You're slightly bigger following than I thought.
No, congratulations. Your information is correct. You're not just some, dude trying to sub. I'm a gift, bro. You know what I mean? Why do all you people in media act like you haven't played my songs at your weddings or graduations or at funerals or when your child was born? You take somebody that's living like a Lennon.
I don't know now one person on the face of this planet that was playing Kanye West when their child was born. Like, I be with Kanye sometimes when he talks, like when he gets in his ego, because I feel like you gotta be an egotistical mofo to reach the heights that Kanye has reached, right? But at the same particular time, it's like, all right, cuz, come on, man. Sometimes you just be stretching it a little bit. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta put that much on it. Ain't nobody playing no Kanye at they goddamn weddings. Ain't nobody playing Kanye at no goddamn funerals. We just gonna keep that. I mean, at the wedding reception, you know what I'm saying? Somebody about to, it's the good life. Welcome to the good life. But really, if we gonna keep it a whole 100, T-Pain made that song. Like, T-Pain is what made that song. So, I'm not saying Kanye ain't got no good music. I'm just saying.
A Michael Jackson, and you just take all this time to just, like, that nuance right there. It's idiotic. It just shows the hate that you put out for people that put love. There's so much love in the art that I put out.
What are you talking about? I haven't said anything.
What are you talking about? It's 30. Okay, now you're not taking accountability or responsibility.
You said it. You implied I haven't played your music. Of course I played your music.
No, sir. This is what you get for now. We can circle back when you can count.
Okay. Where's he gone, Sneako?
Yeah, that's it for Ye. But it's nice to meet you, Piers.
Where's he gone?
I think he's going back to work. There's several things he's working on. I was not aware he was going to leave like this, but it seems like he's upset about the...
So it's all just a game, is it? Is that the idea?
Followers. I mean, life is a video game, is it?
No, I just wondered what the point of this exercise was. Was he supposed to do an interview or not?
Now, see, Piers is mad because Ye walked out mid-interview, but Piers, you can't be mad because you know you weren't conducting an interview in good faith. That's what I don't like about Piers Morgan's show. They'll bring somebody on, that person will think that they're gonna get an honest debate, and then Piers Morgan will engage with them in a way that they can just click up all the person's, like, even if a person gives a completely different perspective on something, they'll warp the content in a way that fits their narrative about a person. Case in point, let's say they would have asked Kanye something about his kids and he would have got real passionate just in the care of his kids. They probably would have tried to switch that up and frame it to make it seem like he's willing to hurt someone in order just to see his kid. You know what I'm saying? Like, they be doing some grimy stuff on Piers Morgan's show. I don't like this dude. So I don't blame Kanye for getting up mid-interview or for having an attitude with him off the jump, because, nigga, I don't like you anyway, gang. Like, I don't even want to be here.
You're supposed to do an interview, but I mean, the amount of Twitter followers, something like that, it's patronizing for no reason. You said his name incorrectly. You know his name is Ye. This is very public about that. Hopefully we could do it. I think this was good. We were prepared for a good interview. But come on, you know what you were doing.
What do you think I'm doing?
I think you were trying to patronize very intentionally by getting those two things, under his skin. Maybe it could have been about past interviews or because of what happened yesterday. But, I mean, this information is not that difficult to get right.
Yeah, we called him Ye, and we got his Twitter following count wrong by 1 million, from 32 to 33 million. Also, for the record, you guys dicked us around yesterday, and you seem to find that very entertaining and amusing in your live stream, which I'm sure you will now. You kept all my crew in Spain and here waiting, and then wasted their time. And then you got us all back now, and you've wasted our time again. And you again may find that funny and entertaining, and that's fine. I don't. I think it's...
See, that's why he was so mad from the jump. That's why he was antagonistic from the beginning of this. Because they already gave them the runaround. But you should have known if you were going to act like this, if you felt like somebody going to just sit up there and take your funky ass attitude, Piers Morgan, especially a billionaire, you got another thing coming to you, homie. Don't nobody got to sit up there and take your ridicule or your weird line of questioning to get clickbait for your stupid show. Like, you ain't nobody special to me. Yeah, you might be rich, but you ain't got Kanye money, nigga, so humble yourself. That's how I see it about that.
It's a total waste of everyone's time and effort and money.
Well, I mean, it is. I was ready for the interview yesterday, too. My time is important as well. Regardless if it was wasted, we have to admit this is somewhat entertaining. You know, this is going to be laughed at by many people.
What's entertaining?
That was funny. That's undeniably walking off right into the beginning of an interview is funny.
Yeah?
It was pretty funny.
Out of interest, what do you do with him?
I'm working on several films right now. I am streaming out here. I'm editing, and I work on things behind the scenes, some inspiration for art. I'm just there to try to help fulfill his vision.
Well, let me ask you the questions I would have asked him. So, I mean, out of interest, what is with his obsession with Hitler? Why is he so rampantly anti-Semitic?
I'm not going to answer questions on his behalf.
Well, you're going to have to because he's not there.
Questions on his behalf.
He's not there.
What's that?
He's not there. Literally, he's dropping a track today called Heil Hitler. Why are you happy to be associated with somebody like that, out of interest?
I'm not going to speak on his art and his vision.
I'm asking you why you're happy to be associated with somebody who most of the world.
See, if I was Sneako, I would get up and leave right there. Because what you're not about to do is you're not about to clickbait me because you couldn't clickbait Kanye. Sneako is already online for saying some controversial stuff, and he's already been canceled on a couple of platforms. So if he were smart, he'd get his ass up out of that chair, tell Piers Morgan to have a nice day, go have a Coke and a smile and piss off. But let's see how he handles
it. Believes is now a rampant anti-Semite.
Well, you're associated as well. Your show's called Piers Morgan Uncensored.
Yeah.
You tried to get him censored on X. And here you are on the days we're going to release this song doing an interview with him. So we're all involved here. It's not like I'm the only one complicit.
Yeah, the reason I wanted to get him on was because I don't think anyone holds him to account for anything he does on X. And in fact, he deliberately breaches all of X's rules, and yet he does it with impunity and is allowed to do it, whereas millions of other accounts get suspended for far less offences. So I was going to ask him directly, which is why I mentioned his X following. I was going to ask him about what he puts on X and why he does this, why he continually attacks Jewish people, why he continually celebrates Adolf Hitler. And then I'm curious about, given he's not there, can't answer these questions, what your association is with this guy and whether you're comfortable to be associated with somebody who most people consider to be an anti-Semite.
I think I just answered this question. And these are good questions. I think I just answered half.
We haven't answered the question, have you?
But I mean, if I did, you said, "What are you doing out here?" And I said, "I'm doing films and I'm recording behind the scenes and I'm streaming and I'm editing and helping fulfill his vision."
Have you been helping him with the track Heil Hitler?
No, I don't. I'm not a music guy. And if you wanted to get questions about his Twitter or X correct, then you should have got the number of followers correct. That was something intentional that you knew what you were doing.
So I got
the
size of his dick wrong. Is that what you say?
Well, if you know everything else that he's tweeting, you should have got that right as well.
Oh, don't be so pathetic, Sneako. Honestly, what you're trying to do is you're trying to get good content which will promote you, Sneako. And I'm just curious.
Nigga, you trying to get good content too. What are you talking about? See, I couldn't do one of these interviews because I'm the type to tell you straight up about yourself. I would have been told Piers Morgan, man, shut your crybaby ass up. You're just mad because he didn't fall for your little bullshit parlor tricks. Now you can't get your little clickbait, so now you trying to push it off on me. But your funky ass ain't gonna do nothing. You's a bitch, I'm ain't. And I whoop your ass. That's how I handle it.
How You, Sneako, deal with the fact that you are so openly associating yourself
You
now
asked that question a
with
few
somebody
times,
who
and I
seems
mean, I
to
can ask you the same
worship
thing.
Adolf Hitler and is pro the Nazis. Do you feel comfortable about that?
No, we worship God. There's a
No,
if you're
he
gonna say it's
worships
pathetic
Adolf
that
Hitler.
I'm here promoting this. We could talk about how
He
pathetic it
worships
is that
Adolf Hitler.
That you were working, so angry at me for setting up an interview that you wanted. If you have questions for me, I'm happy to answer.
Here's
If you
my
want to keep
question.
doing
Why
insults,
did
there's no point in me being here.
Why did Ye stand up like a sniveling little coward and walk away before I could ask him difficult questions?
For the third time, Piers, I don't know if you have a hearing problem, but I'm not going to answer questions on another man's behalf. But
Really?
thank you for
Even though
having me.
you
If
set
would
up
like
the
to talk
interview with
one-on-one
him.
another time, that'd be great.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
thank
tell
you.
him from me he's a sniveling little coward and he's an anti-Semite and a Hitler worshipper. That's what I would have asked him if he'd had the balls to sit there and take the questions.
Give you the rundown before this goes out. Piers was starting antagonizing immediately. He said Ye West instead of Ye. And he said 32 million followers instead of 33 million, which he was doing intentionally and he knew. Maybe a little bit upset about yesterday. Then I was there, he kept asking me questions about Hitler and stuff, and I feel okay doing that. And he asked me the question about Ye made a joke about like whipping Jews, and I was just saying that's humor. Then he started calling me an Andrew Tate light, and I'm like, okay, if you want to do insults, then I can call you Netanyahu light. So that's it.
Racist. So, as you can see, it was a bit of a shit show. But what I will say is, man, I like to see it. Hey, you know what I'm saying? I'm not particularly fond of Kanye these days, but I will never be fond of Piers Morgan. So I'm happy things didn't go his way. Screw the guy. You know what I'm saying? And honestly, I don't like the way he talks to people when he pulls them on their show. A lot of the times people will start off addressing him with respect, and then he'll get down to the nitty-gritty tactics, and it's like, bro, you're just a disrespectful piece of shit. And if somebody sees you in person, somebody will probably smack the lining out your ass. But y'all let me know how y'all feel about it down in the comment section. Y'all think Kanye was right for getting up and walking on up out of there? Do y'all feel like these are just two egotistical bastards having a dick pulling contest? Let me know how y'all feel about it down in the comment section. That's all I got for y'all in this one. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel, like the video on the way out, comment down in the comment section. And until next time, gang, you know the name. It's Transition representing Gap-Tooth Games. Oh yeah, don't forget, life isn't about making it from point A to point B. Life is about living in between the gaps. Peace out.
Lane sippers and mean strippers who just all up at the green and it means just fast living. And I'm not one to judge, cause I've been off that mud double cup with no fucks when I pass limits. And who don't like to smoke and get gone off a cone, but it would not get blown unless gas in it. Hold up, we bout to roll up. I got some smoke, keep you up like it's Folgers. Rookies try to hit the cookie, fuck around and throw up. So we drop the hottest in the verse and it blow up. But we got some recognition from a nigga, so what? We be walking down the street, get beats like they know us. Now bitches in the sheets, but the freak on the meat skis, keep grab their feet. Hell yeah, make them toe touch. You know what? I go nuts, but yet I'm steady focused. Probably from the bomb ass flower, no lotus. I can't even think how many trees when it's smoked up. Whatever the number, gonna fuck sure need a tow truck. Getting shit across the seas with ease, put a boat up. That's no lie, baby girl, no joking. Shorty said she can't swim, I'm behind the back stroking. Do it for the love of buzz, stuff a blunt, make it swell, and your fucking chest open.